Going afloat, started honking the horn and yelling his brakes gave out and he couldn't stop.
Before I even start, I am so sorry for y'all loss in that family. Let's get back to what I was about to say. There was a lot of people saying that he should have did this, should have did that. Considering that they say the brake booster went out, that would cause it not to have brakes at all since it's a pressurized system. So when the brake booster goes out, you have no brakes. For the people saying he should have pulled the emergency brake. It's not an emergency brake. It's a parking brake. Meant for parking. So you don't roll. What's not taken into consideration, only the back tires would lock up. That was if a trailer is not hooked up. Since the trailer was also moving, it already had momentum, it got the brakes hot after a while, they're not going to work efficiently. Since they're not going to work efficiently, what do you think is going to happen? The truck is not going to stop. But you noticed, once everybody slowed it down, which it didn't take much effort, the truck stopped. So that's telling me he probably had his parking brake on that whole time. But there's going to be the guys in the back saying they know everything. It's truly sad. They really just want to see this little dude behind bars or to take all these charges. And before y'all even start to say it's because his vehicle wasn't inspected, shit happens. I looked up the North Carolina inspection stuff and I'm going to show y'all. This is the inspection laws. I'm going to let y'all read that for a second. Yes, they check headlights, signals, brakes, steering, windows, and tires. You can't check a brake booster. You can check brake pads. Anybody would have heard them brake pads screaming for their lives because they make a noise after they get low. I've had calipers randomly fail on me, and I've had brake boosters randomly fail on me. It's kind of a random thing sometimes. You don't always get symptoms. Before y'all say, well, the brake booster should be making that noise, like the air leaking. Yeah, sometimes. I've had brake boosters completely go out on me, and they didn't make a single noise. Don't y'all think he would have had problems when he first got there with the brakes? If the brake booster was going out, somebody would have noticed, or he would have noticed. But no, that's just something people don't look at. People don't look at what might have actually happened. People will just assume and blame it on that the truck's lifted and that he's young. Well, that's crazy, because I'm 21, and I have a squatted truck. And I know that shit happens. And like I said, I'm so sorry for the family this happened to. I do send my condolences. I was waiting on it. Take it into consideration that I have a little girl, she is 9 months old. As long as it is a proven fact that he did not mean to do it on purpose and it was completely coincidental what happened, I wouldn't press charges. Don't get me wrong, I would be upset. I'd be heartbroken. I'd be devastated. I wouldn't know what to do. Are y'all really going to charge a dude that wasn't supposed to happen? Now, for the people saying that his truck wasn't inspected, they don't inspect your brakes at a lot of different shops, at least in Louisiana. Even if they do, y'all can go scroll down. They have a lot of people with random brake failure, especially in Chevrolets. I've worked on 94 all the way to 2013. That truck just so happened to fall into the category of 08 to 2014. And it was a split year for 07. I have had a caliper blow out on me on the 2013. Randomly. Truck was completely stock. To answer your question, yeah, my opinion would still be the same. I wouldn't be making excuses for him. I'd only look for factual evidence. That video was intended to give a understanding. So the truck he ended up hitting the little girl in just so happened to fall into the category of 07 all the way to the 2013. I see all these little internet police trying to charge the dude, trying to say he deserves it. I was giving y'all scenarios of what he might have done and giving y'all factual stuff. And for all you certified mechanics, I really don't care what you have to say. For the guys in the back saying it's because the truck's heavily modified, I've ran bigger lift, wheel, and tire setups on a truck and never had any problems on an older model. No problems. 9 inches of lift on 37s. Looks like he might have been running, what do you say, some 35s? Don't blame anything y'all can to try to get vehicles off the road. And I know that is way off subject, but it's facts. And like I said, the dude was 20 years old. I'm 21. He might not know much about vehicles. Saying throw it in reverse ain't gonna work. I know in my 01, the reverse doesn't engage until the truck's almost completely stopped. But he was only going like maybe 5 miles. No, he was going like 15. He could have downshifted, yes. He might have not thought about it, considering things happen in a split second. Y'all sit here and still try to harass people. But yes, given certain circumstances, I would not charge the guy. I would not press charges on the guy. I really need to get y'all facts straight before y'all bring my little girls and something. All you're doing is giving yourself a hard time. If you don't like what I posted, simply don't comment, don't like it. I'm not doing this for likes. Doing it to inform.
Breaking this morning in Wildwood, New Jersey. At least one person is dead after deadly chaos broke out in the street.